Greetings people, person with glasses here. Today we're gonna take a closer look at Beoble, which is the chat solution for Web3 people. You see on the page, they got people, spin it around, get Beoble, that's where the name is from. They had their token launched just 1 week ago, and they have some interesting features in here. Think about when we want to use Web3, combine it with a chat function, and so on and so forth. It's usually give me your Discord and log in, and then use it, use your Twitter login, and then you can use it. They want to make it wallet only. For that, they got the chat feature, they got an earn feature as well, so you get free stuff for using it. There's a whole follow and discover feature, I'll show to you in detail. Most importantly though, they're proudly backed by some of the biggest names in the whole industry, as well as the entire team behind it is doxed. You know who's working on this, why they do it, and so on and so forth. That being said, because they do have a token, it's obviously not financial advice, but I'm pretty sure you know that. I simply want to show you something that not just has the golden checkmark, but seems to have a lot of green flags. And if this would be a profile on Tinder, I would super like it. So what do we do? Starting with the chat feature. People have been relying too much on Web2 tools so far when it comes to chatting and messaging. Essentially, Beoble's core value is to allow anyone free to chat in Web3 space in a Web3 way. And we're heading towards the future, and Web3 is what will happen next. Then they position themselves at a point to bring it to us already. You don't need any kinds of stuff like Twitter login or Discord login, you just need a wallet. So for that, they got the simple login using wallets, send text, images, video links and files, emojis, NFT stickers if you want to as well. You can create encrypted DMs, encrypted group chats, public group chats, react and reply to messages. In there they got token gated chat rooms, which means let's say you have a Pudgy Penguin NFT and you're verified with that. Then there are chat rooms where only if you're verified as a holder you can join the room, which makes it a lot easier, I would say, for private communities and anything that has to do with that, as it's usually, hey, buy NFT with your wallet, then over here you get a link to a Discord server that is partly connected to another site that verifies if you hold the NFT, and you have like 7-8 different websites that all communicate to verify that you have the NFT. But in here, immediately, community, you hold the NFT, access, done. Skips a whole bunch of steps. Or let's say, for example, you have a project and you want to have like whales, higher investors and small-term investors, you can set a balance limit for people to join as well. So if you feel like, okay, I like Beoble over here, anybody who has $5,000 or more in their token can join, you could create a chat room just for that. Which, now that I read it again and out loud, this is so smart. Because I struggled before when it came to setting up communities to have exactly that enabled, where you have to like manually assign people a role and then filter by role and then invite them manually into chat rooms instead of just giving them the feature immediately. And you can even say only people that transacted X amount of times can join, or mixture of all the above. Now we'll show you the spam filtering as well, and then I would say we launch the app so you see how it actually looks like and the steps to take. You can use token and transaction rules to filter spammers or scammers from DMing or inviting you to weird group chats. Methods are the same, so you can potentially set it in a way that only someone with at least 0.5 ETH in their wallet, 20 transactions can send me DMs. That's smart. Like sometimes I just get a smile on my face because people actually think about what would make the experience better, and that makes the experience better. I'm not sure about you, but when you use Twitter and you're in crypto at all, do you know how many giveaways I win every single day? Do you know how many people reach out that say, hey, do you wanna have your profile retweeted because of my 500,000 followers? It's a lot. Simply filtering that is a pretty good idea. I like that. Now in order to launch the app, let's log into our MetaMask, which by the way, I don't like the update that the money is down the right hand side. It's kind of confusing, but at least we can drag and drop things around now. But I digress. We go to the page and on the left hand side it says launch app. We select launch app. All you gotta do is now connect your wallet. In case you have an ad block enabled or you use Brave and it has the safe feature, which is this one up there, the shields. Sometimes you need to turn that off for like any page where you have to use your wallet. But other than that, connect wallet. You can use OKX, Wallet Connect, Phantom as well if you want to, Uniswap, Zerion, or we simply go with MetaMask. Connect using your account. Next. Connect. We gotta switch to ETH. Make sure that you are not a robot. Then you gotta sign the transaction. So you simply click this option there and then you sign. And because they're in the beta right now and it's invite only, you need to use an invitation code in order to sign up. Now mine is probably down below or on screen right now once I have it. The invitation code is available. Click next. Up here you can create your profile picture, edit that, upload an image if you want to, which means let's take this picture of me that I just took, upload that image. I think it's a really good picture. My mom would be proud. Claim your handle. I would like to have Melos. Can I have that? In small letters, is it available? It is available. Nice. Next. I think we did a pretty good job. We get our handle, we're set up, and we're now eligible for the CAT token airdrop. Earn points by joining chat rooms and contributing to conversations. Now we can join based on location. I'm not Korean, but I can still press the button. Click on next. What languages do we speak? English for sure. Next as well. And you can then use the chat feature. For example, we can say that message send it immediately. You can see the reactions, hide chat, pin message. We can react it with that. We have options to buy them sushi if you really want to. You can buy cat sushi using points. Now I don't have any cat points, so I can't do that. Those will be transferred to the chat owner. You also have the entire reward center breakdown over here. I will tell you in detail what all of that means. You get your profile for your NFTs and your tokens, so it shows you exactly what you hold in your wallet. I personally got 5 invites left. My code is this one, but I will leave it in the description down below so you can simply copy paste that, because it's not a code like Melos5 and you can join, it's that. So if you want to join, go for it, try it out. One thing that I would assume is going to happen fairly soon is they will implement a dark mode, simply because I use dark mode for absolutely everything and a bunch of people do too. Going back to the earn feature though, right? Because you use it for free in the early stages and there's an earn feature, there's an airdrop for the cat token, money, nice, let's talk about it. The cat points indicate your level of engagement as a Beoble user. We use the points to determine a user's eligibility for future rewards such as token airdrops. Basically, you use it, good. Chatroom engagement, loyalty task, which go into chatroom shares, super reactions, daily task, referrals, as well as additional bonuses, all grant you points on there. Based on the overall earning feature is simple, use the app and be an active and contributing user. Done. Keep in mind it is in the beta at the moment, so it will develop over time. They will add some features, maybe take some away or change the requirements in order to do some in here. I also hope they increase the amount of referrals, because if 5 of you can test it and it's only 5, let's add some zeros to that. In the reward center you can check how many points you got, your entire points breakdown, and they even game earnings in there, so you can win and lose and do all of that. There's some daily tasks available, which down here for example is subscribe to Telegram notifications. You can click on that, get 300. Daily giveaway, claim free cats here every day. Click on that. Claimed 10 points in there already. And there are some others. Now because the first one or the second one says send 30 messages, what you can do in your own chat room is technically do this the entire time. And then when you refresh that page, I wouldn't be surprised if this simply goes up. Yep, this is now at 6. So the exact system behind it and how to count it and not make it like a spam fest in your own private room, I'm pretty sure they're gonna address that. But as of now, it's all about, does it work? Can we test the app? Are there any issues that happen? Any bugs that appear? And then you're all good to go. In the chat room, you can also react to people, super react, have contributions. Those were the sushi pictures that I showed you earlier. And here's the thing. I would assume most of us, we don't really use that feature, but if we think outside of, I'm a like 20 to 30-year-old guy who doesn't care, and we look at world, do you know how many people are subscribed to like update channels for Taylor Swift's recent Twitter posts and they would like to react to that? They say, go Queen, go on your Eras tour, make more billions, go for it. They use the react feature a lot. And if you think about people that watch Twitch, you don't have to give people money in order to watch it. People still do it. Even on Twitter, we have the affiliate section down there, right? And then for content creators, like let's say Dan, for example, is the first who comes to mind. I think he has something like a private community as well where you can subscribe to. Basically, that feature is available as well. So if you're a creator or you have a group or you create rooms and you're a moderator, people can express their thanks that way. And if you can even earn the points simply by doing daily tasks, and then I can give you points because I want to say thanks for your work, then there's again no downside. And if you remember earlier when we signed into the site for the first time, there was no actual transaction we sent. We simply had to sign a message with the wallet, so we didn't have to pay like $50 in gas fees. It is completely free and we're all early. For the games where you can see the points that you get in there, there's a Wordle 3 official chat room in the Discovery tab, which means if we go to Wordle 3 and search us up there, we can see this one in here. Click on message, click on follow, and you could then play games, for example. Now what about the follow part? If you follow people, there are multiple purposes for that. One of the purposes is to add other users to your contact list, obviously. Once you follow someone, your followings will always appear on the top when you search for users, and you can even track their wallet. Once you follow someone, you'll be automatically added to the peer followers room, where Beoble posts the transaction updates of the person you are following. Interesting. So you even get transaction activity in chat rooms. Now there's positive and negative. Here's the positive part. Positive part is, if I say, hey, do you want to be alerted of all the tokens that I personally buy and sell with my wallet, join my room, you will then automatically see it and get the transaction. Negative, as in, let's say Alex Becker would like to try out the app, and then everybody gets his wallet address automatically and sees what he buys and sells, that would be negative. Because then I wouldn't need to make a video where I show you exactly that. But jokes aside, I wonder if that's something that you can turn off, or if bigger creators that don't want their wallet address to be leaked, simply create a new wallet, create some transaction volume on that in order to create some chats or join other groups, or send all the NFTs into that wallet and then don't use it for trades, because, you know, it's nice to be somewhat private when it comes to all of this. But you can use it in different ways. Now then there's also the discover feature, because it's not always easy to look for communities regarding a token or an NFT, event, region, language, and all of that. So for that, they have the whole discovery tab in there as well, which means if we click on explore, for example, we get the global chat, we get the second one is called Boops, then we get airdrop, general, follow back. I would assume in general, everybody just says GM for good morning. Yeah, because that's one of the requirements for your daily tokens. But you can see just based on that, it is pretty active. Now without doing anything, right? Hands up, this is simply loading. That is the amount of people already that use it in this very moment. And it's 1 AM in America and it's 5 AM in Europe. So this isn't even like peak traffic hour, and it's already used that much. For people to use the app, try it out, get the cat tokens, and to level up. And we already get 10 points. Now the project in here is backed by DCG, Samsung Next, Hashkey, GBV, Token Bay Capital, Momentum, Protocol Labs, and those are the ones listed over here. The team behind it, as mentioned, is fully doxed, so technically we could search for the founder's name, maybe. But what I just discovered, and I guess I skipped over that before, is they have an ENS filter over here. ENS stands for Ethereum Name Service. So if you have a normal name made out of letters, characters, even emojis assigned to your wallet, this will show up here. So technically, Pokemon.eth, and you know this is somebody. Or 0x0poppy, which is Crypto.John on Twitter. You could see him over there. You could click on message if that is available, if he would have that feature open, and you could then see if they're registered yet or not. And if they are, you would see the NFTs they have, the tokens, to make it fully transparent. You can also go over to Etherscan, so you can see all the tokens they have. And that, at least for me, because I do wallet tracking and look into what people do, is pretty useful. Whole bunch of funny internet tokens. So all in all, it's completely free to try. There's nothing to lose. Again, invitation code down below if you want to check it out. You can farm the points for free. All you gotta do is type and use the app. They're backed by huge names. Got the golden check mark, followed by a bunch of people I follow, which is always a good indicator. And the token just launched, sitting around 20 cents right now, with a 20 mil market cap. Pepe went up to $3 billion, and it's a picture of a frog. If that can go to 3 bill, then, wishful thinking, this can go to 2 billion 100x. Is it guaranteed? No. Does a 1-day chart indicate anything? Also no. But if you want to get the token, not financial advice, then they are available on HTX, on KuCoin, Bybit, Gate.io, Bitget, Maxi, and also on Uniswap if you rather use your MetaMask wallet or a different wallet instead of exchanges. Links to everything down below. If I can invite more than 5 people, it's down there. Otherwise, go to their Twitter and just look at any of the posts they made. There's a really high chance that somebody just said, give me an invitation code, like this guy over here for example, and then you can simply copy paste their code and join that way. Let's see how this one develops over time. I will now make food because I am really hungry. That's usually why people eat. Until next time, take care.